we didn't start the game right. We didn't respect our opponent, and anytime you come onto the field thinking that it's going to be a kick around and that you can go through the motions and that you're such a good team that you can just play teams off the park, it's just the wrong mentality to have. So I think from the very beginning, the moment they started pressing us, there were no surprises. I mean, I played there for 8 years, and since 2015, it's been very clear the way they play. They don't change, and it just seemed like we weren't ready for it. And every time we played the ball into one of their triggers, they were ready, and they created turnovers, and they went forward, and they were fast. And the whole time we were just reacting, instead of being the aggressor, instead of putting the game on our terms. And when you do that, it's no surprise when you end up losing a game.
Thank you, Michelle. Next, we'll go to Franco Panizo. Franco, you're off mute.
Thank you, Jackie. Luis, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, sorry, I have headphones on. You just said, you guys came into this one maybe with the wrong mentality. Why do you think that is, and what was the game plan from you guys in this one? Obviously, like you said, Red Bulls are known to be a high-pressing team, and it seemed like you guys kind of played into that quite a bit. They created at least 2 or 3 goals off of turnovers high up the field. So what was the game plan, and why do you think that you guys came out with the wrong mentality? Thanks, Luis.
It's a good question. I don't have an answer for. There's, I could conjure something up, but I don't know if it's necessarily the right answer. Part of that's on me being the captain of the team and getting the leaders and saying, hey, we need to be ready for this and be ready for what they throw at us. And that really wasn't the case today. And it's obviously frustrating because we played good enough on the road in Atlanta to get 3 points, and that was on the road. So then to come home where we've been so good and to come into the game as flat as we did, to be as reactive as we were, it's too bad. It really is. And there's really, we can't say that the schedule congestion is an excuse because everyone's dealing with it. We've got to deal with it too. They flew 3 hours to get here. If anything, we should have taken advantage of a bunch of different variables, various different factors, and we didn't. So we got punished.
Thank you, Franco. We'll take one more question from Neil Blackman. Neil, you're off mute.
Thanks, Jackie. Thanks for the time, Luis. The second half, you talked about how you started the first half, but guys did claw back, and it looked like had a little momentum going into the break, and then to come out and kind of have the giveaway off the high press immediately. Was that deflating, or what went wrong at the beginning of the second half?
I don't know if that was deflating. I mean, talking about starting a game, let's talk about starting the second half. We gave up a goal in 3 minutes. Right? We talk about how they're going to press us, and we got to be quick, and we got to be look up and play down the lines, and it wasn't just on the goal; it was off their kickoff. They kicked the ball down to us. We played it down. We tried to knock it around. They put pressure on us, and we cough it up, and then of course a couple of minutes later we gave up the goal. So the third goal and the fourth goal wasn't deflating, and it's not as concerning to me because we were chasing the game. Right? So we became very aggressive, and we put more people up front. So we knew that we were going to be susceptible to counters. And really on the third goal, the thing that we're complaining about is their player elbows our guy in the head. And for them to, I don't know, I don't even want to talk about the refereeing. It's just, there's really, I'm wasting my time. But yeah, I mean, we go up for the ball, and I didn't necessarily feel like that's where we lost it. We lost it by, again, not coming out with the right mentality, the right attitude, the right energy to start the second half. So we did that in the first half. We end up conceding pretty quickly with the PK, and then in the second half we do it again. So now we're behind the 8 ball, and we're not doing ourselves any favor if that's what we're going to do.
Luis, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, guys.